In this lesson, we're going to review how to evaluate expressions when given the value of the variables. In this case, this particular expression does not have a lot of variables, it's only one. So you only have to worry about substituting for one variable. So what I want to do, just to get things going here, is let's quickly make sure that we understand what part of this question is what we're working with. Make sure that it's the right thickness. See, that's not going to be enough. There you go. All right. This right here. This is our expression. Okay. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and rewrite that. Sorry, I'm writing with a mouse pad to the second power. All right, so coming back here, notice that this is given to us, x equals 6, and that means that 6 has to go here. 6 has to go there. You're replacing that x with a 6, so when we rewrite this over, we're going to end up having 1/3 parentheses 2, and when you have a variable next to a number, that means multiply. So this is not x, that's multiplication. And here's the 6, which we're supposed to replace this with. Okay, and then that's the second power. So I'm going to literally follow the order of operations. As you know, parentheses goes first. So that means this piece right here has to be 12 because 2 times 6 is 12. That's in the parentheses. Now, since that's taken care of, I just rewrite everything. Any number that's in front of the parentheses means you're multiplying. That's what that dot there signifies, right? So it became 1/3 times 12 to the second power. So the next part of PEMDAS, or the order of operations, is E for exponent, and we do have that. The 2 here means that we're going to multiply, let me do this all the way on the side here, 12 by itself twice. That's what this means. 12 times 12, which is 144. Right? So this becomes 1/3. Wait, let me make sure we understand. That's what we're doing there. 1/3, that stays the same, that we didn't do anything with, times 144. If you recall working with multiplying a fraction by a whole value, you just put the whole value over 1. So then when you multiply across, we're going to get this, which is 144 over 3, which is a fancy way of saying 144 divided by 3, which is going to give us, let's see, 48. And that is how you would determine the value of the expression when given the value of the variable. But we're going to do a second problem. Here it is. This one's a little more complicated. As you can see, there's more than one variable in it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Let's highlight the expression. Wait. It's going to be this piece right here. That is the expression. So that's the part that we're rewriting. That is -5 times y plus 6 times k. And we know that we're going to replace, so let's use different coloring here on purpose, this value with this, well, that variable with this value. And we're going to be replacing k with the value of 1 because it says k equals 1. Okay, so let's rewrite that the way it needs to be. It's 5 times y, and we know that y is -2 plus 6 times 1. That's what we get. So we're going to follow PEMDAS yet again. There's no parentheses, so I don't have to worry about that. There's no exponent, so I don't have to worry about that either. So I do have multiplication, and we're going to do each multiplication here. Notice that nothing is going to happen to that plus sign. So let me write that here. That stays the same. 6 times 1 is 6. -5 times -2 is 10, because a negative times a negative is a positive. And then the last thing left to do is to do 10 plus 6, which is 16. And that's the value of that expression when y equals -2 and k equals 1.